Influencers feeling entitled to free food just because they're famous. A story as old as time. Well, that is not what we're talking about today. Quite the opposite, in fact. This one's about a creator that was publicly shamed because of how many followers she didn't have. What? Which would make no sense, because like, how do you even get yourself into that situation? I mean, if we're being for real, you're probably lucky if you even have 15 followers. You got some for the family, the close friends, couple inactive accounts, and that one pet account that you made to get rich because you thought it would be easy, but then gave up because it turned out it actually takes some work. Yeah, I think that's about 15. That's about 15. Anyways, that's the situation that food influencer itskarlabb found herself in recently.
I don't know if I'm gonna post this video because I'm like still shaking and I feel so frazzled, but I just left a restaurant collaboration crying. I had a TikTok collab with a new restaurant in Hayes Valley that I was really excited for. When I get there, I'm greeted by the host and I introduce myself, tell him I'm here for the collab, and he was actually the guy I was speaking on Instagram with about it, so we were on the same page and ready to go. I hear the host and this other guy talking. I know that they're talking about me because I can hear them saying TikTok, views, followers, so I start listening in. This guy pulls up my TikTok and says that I have 15,000 followers, and this guy is not happy about it. He was saying that I have too little followers and that this was a mistake. I introduce myself, I shake his hand, and I'm telling him that I'm still excited about this collab. He says to me that he doesn't think my videos are at the level at which he wants his restaurant to be represented. He goes on to say that my audience and my followers are not the kind of people that are going to be at his restaurant. It seemed like he was insinuating that my followers would not be able to afford to eat at this restaurant. Then he says, not to be snobby, but do you know who I am? And I say no, because I don't know who he is. He says he's a James Beard Award recipient or finalist or something, and I'm like, great, like I don't know what to say to that. And he said that his daughter has 600,000 followers on TikTok and that I'm not at that level. At this point, I'm crying and I want to get out. So I tell him that I'm no longer interested in doing the collab.
Now, this video made the rounds on TikTok. I mean, it went super viral. At the time of me recording this, it's like over 24 million views. And itskarlabb was at 15,000 followers. She's at over 400,000 now. Damn! If that isn't karma, then I don't know what is. But if you notice in the video, Carla doesn't ever mention the name of the restaurant or the name of the chef that belittled her. But she did drop some hints, like the fact that he was a James, what is it? Something award winning. Oh, James Charles winning award guy, okay? The fact that his daughter has over 600,000 followers, and that is all the internet detectives needed. When this thing blew up, within minutes, people found not only the name of the place, but the location, the name of the chef, and even the name of his influencer kids. And of course, once that information was out, the reviews started rolling in. The way you treat people off social media is important, whether they have 1 follower or 15,000 followers. If your kid has 600,000 followers, why not have them review for you instead of belittling someone you asked to come check out the food and vibe? Service 1 out of 10. Never ate at this, nor have I heard about it. Definitely will not support this restaurant. I don't normally do this, but you left the guests feeling unwelcome at your restaurant over followers. Unfortunately, here to make it aware how foul the owner is, social media is a powerful space. Be careful next time. Rude, elitist, and cheap, all in one glass. Now this one's interesting because it looks like they actually ate there. This looks like tonsil stones. Now for a new restaurant, but especially in the Bay Area, this much bad PR is pretty much a nail in the coffin. And for Kis Cafe, it literally was that. That's right. Not 2 days later, after itskarlabb posted this video, Kis Cafe permanently shut down. They got hit with the grand opening, grand closing. The good old Houdini disappearing act. And my favorite, the hey son, I'm gonna go drop by the grocery store really quick to pick up some milk. You want anything? Statement from the Kis team. Our chef's behavior was unacceptable and he is no longer part of the team as a co-owner, a chef, or in any other way. As of this post, he, Luke, has reached out to the creator with a personal apology. That behavior does not reflect the remainder of our team. We want to create a space that's welcoming and respectful to everyone. In this instance, we failed to do so. We are closing soon and restructuring after these events. In the meantime, we hope to still be able to sustain the livelihood of our team members and their families. Lastly, we understand the frustration and anger, but please do not use this lapse in our value as an opportunity to foment racism and hate speech towards us and our loved ones. Sincerely, the Kis team. Can you imagine that? All the time that it takes to open a restaurant, right? Design this space, come up with a menu, train the staff, and then like all of it gone because of a single bad moment. Even I can't really help to feel a little bit bad about the situation. That's coming from someone that would like never eat at this place, okay? I went to their menu and look, there's this disclaimer at the bottom right that reads, service charge and health mandate. An 18% service charge is added to all checks, no need to tip, unless you'd like to. We also include a 4% SF health mandate to support healthcare for our team. Thank you for helping us provide a living wage and care for our staff. Like, why is it up to me? Shouldn't you be the one that provides a living wage? It's your staff! There's literally a 22% surcharge for just existing there. Maybe the chef was correct about the audience. I also like how the disclaimer says no need to tip unless you'd like to. As if they weren't forcing tip already. It's like if somebody robbed you and it was like, you don't have to give me anymore. Unless. But the story actually doesn't end there. You remember how he brought up his influencer daughter? Well, they found her. And hey, at least he didn't lie. Like, she really does have over 600,000 followers. But all the backlash from Carla's video prompted her to make this response.
In light of everything that's been happening, I just want to say that I still stand by what I said in my comment in Carla's video and that I support her. I called my dad, his business partner, and I reached out to her immediately after she shared it to have him apologize in person because nobody deserves to be treated that way, and I wanted her to know that she has my support. Hearing him use me as his daughter to belittle another person, a creator or not, was a complete shock to me and was unacceptable. This isn't the first time I felt hurt by his actions and how he has treated people. When it's to me and to people in my household, we know how to handle it. But it's not acceptable to treat anybody the same way or in public. I don't condone how he spoke to her, and I don't share the values of speaking down to anyone. Please know that I am not the restaurant, I am not my father, and his actions don't represent me. Again, the most important thing is that she should have been treated with respect. I'm not asking for empathy or for grace, but thank you for listening.
People seem to be generally, and I think rightfully, be on her side. I mean, she didn't really do anything. She's just a victim of her dad's actions. We are not responsible for our parents. And even Pokemon with the, you handled this with such grace and took responsibility for actions that weren't even your own. It's not your fault at all, and I hope everyone sees that. Another episode of men ruining things for women and women having to come in and fix the situation. Like, come on, like, wait, what do men have to do with this? A couple days later, Kis Cafe also released an apology that was written by Luke. Here he takes accountability for all the things that happened and also apologizes to Carla, the staff, and his kids. But it's not exactly being received well. And look, I am one that enjoys a good hate mob, but I'm not sure it deserved as much traction as this one did. But I mean, it really was his comments about her not having a high enough follower count and how her audience is probably too broke to be there that probably sent this over the edge. But I'm not sure like the whole restaurant deserved to be shut down over this. Like, if I'm being really human about this, I imagine that Luke was probably having a really hard, stressful day and then just found an excuse to like take it out on It's Carla. And I do feel a little bit bad for Kis Cafe because it seems like a lot of innocent people lost their jobs over this, and that has sparked a bit of a conversation about whether or not cancel culture went a little bit too far in this specific scenario. But hey, they wanted a review and they got it. Anyways, that is all I have for you guys today. Please let me know what you guys think about this in the comments. Unless you have under 5,000 subscribers, then I wouldn't even like don't even bother. You better not comment if you didn't reach those requirements, because I'm gonna find out, okay? I